Alright, we're going to do a quick review of this Inforce APL weapons light. This is in their flat dark earth color. I haven't used one of these. I have an Inforce on one of my AKs though, the other style light they make, and I've liked it so far. This one was $142 at the local shop, $143 at the local shop. The cheapest price I could find them online was $130 at Amazon or something. When I looked it up, it wouldn't even give me anything but an 800 number, so I have no idea who that company is on Amazon. But for 13 bucks, I'd rather keep my local store in business. So I bought one, and this will just be an introduction to it, and we'll compare it with some different colors of frames. This is, again, they're flat dark earth, but it looks really green to me, and this is just like sunlight lighting the video here, so I'm not sure how well the color is going to come across, but we'll put it on an OD frame and then a flat dark earth frame and then some other companies' frames to see what it looks like. And we'll really just compare it to the Surefire, because I don't have any other weapons lights to compare it to. But again, for 150 bucks, I thought this was a pretty decent deal for a 200 lumen light. And I've heard mixed reviews. There's some issues with the tail caps, or the tail switches, but I've also heard that they work pretty well, so I guess we'll have to test it out. First, let's open it up. I think there's a knife in here. Yeah. Pretty nice size. Well, I guess is there a battery in it? There must not be a battery in it. But it does say there's one included, so maybe there's just something holding the battery on. It says to remove the head to replace the battery. Maybe the battery's just backwards. No. Oh, it was just turned, I guess, to lock it out, according to the thing. I guess I could have read it. Turn 1/4 turn to lock it out. This seems to be aluminum. The frame is polymer. There we go. Nice bright. Looks like it'll attract a kitten. That's always good. And let's try it out on a firearm. It looks like we get another throw latch or something here. I guess we could take a quick look. Two rail mounting bars that accommodate universal and the 1913 rails with no tools required. So I just flipped the little thing on the side here to open it up, and let's see if we can't find something to try this on. Let's try it on a Glock 24, since that's probably the best firearm on the planet. And it slides right over the rail there. Oh look, you don't even have to bring it from the front, you can bring it from the side here, and it locks in pretty quick, I guess. Pretty easy activation there. Now if you, okay, that's, I guess, one of the some of the feedback I've heard from it also, is I guess you tap it to be momentary, and then you hold it, you hold it to be momentary, you just tap it to be on. And then does it have, somebody said there's multiple settings, I'll have to look at that. So this isn't the best review of how to work the thing, I'm really just showing you colors and giving you some first impressions. So there it is with the OD frame. A little bit different, but blends in pretty decent. Let's try it on a different type of frame. This one is the flat dark earth, the little special run that they did recently. And it matches up with that pretty good too, I guess. It's a little bit off, but on this size, a 23 or 19 size frame, really nice. It looks like you could get it dirty a little bit. Since we got a kitten running around, we'll double check that it's empty. Let's see, we've got a black frame here. I guess there are people out there that still use the old black frames. So we've got this one here. And it doesn't look too bad in two-tone, I guess. It's like if you bought a black frame accidentally and you wanted to get some green back into your life, or flat dark earth. Now let's check it out with MMP. This one is the 45, but I believe the colors are the same on every model. And they do call this a flat dark earth, so it's a little bit lighter, but again, works out pretty well. Fits pretty flush. This is the 45 frame. I'm not sure on the M&Ps how many different frames there are, but looks like it works out pretty good with that one. We've got an XD here with their flat dark earth. Looks pretty decent on there, but it does stick out quite a bit further. If I had the longer barrel version, I think it'd probably be a little bit better. And then just that black frame again for reference. Although I don't know. So I guess people still buy black frames. Now let's show it in a comparison here to the, I'll put it on this 22. And we'll compare it here to the X200. And it's a little less bulky, and well, fairly easy to deal with. You don't have the remote switch like you do with the Surefires, but not too bad. I guess we'll have to take it out and test it, and I'll have to double check on the settings, but it does seem to be a pretty decent form factor, and we'll see if it turns out to be a decent light as well. But that's a quick look, well, 7-minute quick look at the Inforce in the flat dark earth. Thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.